Ever feel like you're just kind of like wandering in the dark on a project? Like you're putting in the work, but you really have no clue if you're actually on track.
Yeah, I've been there.
Well, get ready to ditch that flashlight because today we are diving deep into earned value management, or
Ooh.
as the cow kids call it, EVM.
EVM, yeah.
We're going to be going way beyond those basic definitions and really pulling out the good stuff from this awesome course by Academy Europe.
Sounds good.
It's going to help you master like this project management superpower.
Okay. I like superpowers.
Right. So to guide us through this, we have an expert
That's me.
ready to break it all down in a way that actually makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. It's like those three huge questions that every project manager just, they toss and turn at night thinking about.
Yeah.
Where are we now?
Right.
Where are we going?
Exactly.
Are we going to hit our deadline?
On time and on budget.
On time, on budget, right? That's it. EVM is like this bright spotlight that just shines on all of those things.
Okay, I love that. The spotlight shining the light on all the important things.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to rewind just a little bit, right? Because I know this Academy Europe course mentions that EVM has been around since like the 60s. So we're not talking about some, like brand new flashy tools here.
No, it's not a fad.
Right.
No, and it's actually a pretty cool story because back then, the U.S. government, they were dealing with these massive, complicated projects. Like, think about the Apollo program.
Yeah.
Getting to the moon.
Yeah, huge.
That level of complexity, they needed a way to know if they were making actual progress, like to actually see if they were getting their money's worth.
Right. Yeah. Making sure those tax dollars were being used wisely.
Exactly. And so that's where EVM really came in to help them track, are these moon missions actually on course, or are they just like floating off into space, both financially and schedule-wise?
I love that. So we've gone from spaceships to spreadsheets in a way, right? Because now everyone, like whether you're a solopreneur, a giant team, you can use EVM.
That's right.
And, the course, it emphasizes these three core elements: planned value, actual cost, and earned value. For you, what really stands out about how these all work together?
I always like to think about it like you're building a house, right?
Okay, yeah.
Your planned value, that's like your blueprint. It's laying out how much you're going to spend for each step.
Okay.
Actual cost, well, that's like, the bills that start coming in.
The receipts.
The receipts for all the stuff you're buying and the people you're paying to do the work. But here's the thing, like, the real magic with earned value is it tells you how much the work you finished is actually worth. So let's say you finished the foundation of the house. Even if, the concrete ended up costing a bit more than you planned, the earned value is going to show you that you've got this solid base for your house.
I see. So it's not just about how much money's going out the door, but like the actual worth of what you've actually accomplished. That's a really good distinction.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now I'm picturing myself, I'm using this, let's say, on like, I don't know, a website redesign project.
Okay.
How would I use EVM to like see if things are going off track or to like, celebrate when things are going really well?
Oh, perfect example. So imagine you plan to have the homepage design totally done by week 2, right? And your budget for that was, let's say, $2,000.
Okay, $2,000, got it.
But now it's already week 3. You've already spent $2,500.
Oh, no.
And it's still not finished.
Uh-oh.
So what's happened, your actually cost, it's already more than your planned value.
Yeah.
And your earned value is way behind where it should be. So like big red flag.
Huge flashing red flags, yeah.
Exactly. But on the flip side, talk about this. Let's say you finish that homepage design early.
Okay.
And you even come in under budget.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah. In that case, your earned value, it's going to be way higher than the planned value. So it's time to celebrate.
Time to pop the champagne. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to get this bit, like I'm seeing late hit here.
Good.
But let's be real for a second. No system's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Are there, like, any potential issues with putting EVM into practice? I'm thinking maybe it's just way too much data for, like, smaller projects. Is that a thing?
You're right. That's a really good point. You do have to put in a little bit of work up front to get EVM going. You got to set those baselines and then, actually track your progress as you go.
Right.
But it doesn't have to be super complicated.
Okay.
Even if you have a small project, you can tweak things to make it work for you. You can even just use like a simple spreadsheet.
Oh, okay.
Or there's a bunch of free online tools out there that you can use to track these core elements. The main thing is to just be consistent. It's like you wouldn't try to build a house without checking the blueprint every now and then, right?
Right.
You've got to regularly keep an eye on those EVM metrics. That's how you really get the most out of it.
Got it. Okay, so we've gone from like landing on the moon to building houses to, redesigning websites, all because of this awesome thing called EVM. And it's all about having that really clear, that objective view of where your project actually is.
Exactly. No more guessing games.
No more guessing.
And, as you start like really digging into EVM, think about this. How can you use all of this data not just to, fix problems when they pop up, but to actually make smart decisions from the beginning?
Oh, interesting.
Spot those potential risks before they even become a problem and just steer your project towards success. That's when EVM becomes like a super powerful tool in your project management toolkit.
That's a great point to, really sit and think about. So if you are ready to get rid of all the guesswork, take charge of those projects. EVM is out there waiting for you.
Go get 'em.
Happy tracking, everybody.
Happy tracking.